Alex Klingensmith, Jason Labrum of Labrum Wealth Management. So tell me, Jason, how did you get into wealth management?
At that time, because I had no experience and was just brand new to the business, people would say, how long have you been in the business? And I'd say, I've been in the business for 10 years. And they'd say, how old are you? So I looked 25.
Yeah.
And I'd say, well, my dad and my uncle were in this business as well, and my grandfather was in the business. There was something like 300 advisors-ish when I started at Merrill Lynch in my class across the country. 6 years later when I left, I believe it was a handful or less.
Wow.
So when I went into production, when I started as an advisor out of the training program, was March of 2000. So that date, what's interesting about that date is it marks the beginning of the lost decade. The first month where we were at a point in the market where 10 years later, if you were invested in the S&P 500, you were at negative 9% performance. Wow. 10 years of lost decade was my first 10 years of building the business, starting at 24 years old. So it was a big task to stay alive and survive.
You know, I had a story similar to Jason's that I don't think about often, but when I think about the passion I have for what we do here at Labrum Wealth Management, it all started out of college for me as well. Actually, finishing my degree, I had to do an externship in Chile. And I was doing a market research project for Eastman Kodak back when they were a company. And it was a research project on the emerging dental technology for dentists. So they had me cold calling dentists in Argentina and Chile. I didn't speak very good Spanish back then. And they just said, here's a list of all these, clients. They already buy our stuff, but not the digital stuff. So, and they gave me a cell phone and a stipend, and that was my externship project. To kind of bring it back to what we do today. And every new client situation, you're learning about what the other person, what the client needs and wants in their specific set of circumstances, and that's what I was forced to do with this dentist, was to find a way.
What do you attribute your success to? What is it that makes you guys different from every financial planner that's out there?
A relentless pursuit of perfection and improvement. Right? We know that in our business, you have to continue to try and get better. And I see a lot of times where I think advisors get comfortable, they get maybe a little bit lazy, and accepting the status quo, and I think you have to continue to improve.
How do you not get complacent?
You surround yourself with people who want to achieve.
Yeah.
And want to do well. It's about, if you're focused on doing the right thing for the client, you're not focused on your own compensation, then in the end, it's going to work out a lot better than the other way around.
How do clients really know if what we're doing is in the best interest of the client? And that we're striving to continue to do better, because a lot of financial advisors, brokers, financial services representatives, whatever the title might be, that's kind of the 15-second elevator pitch, right? I think intentionally 9 years ago, when Labrum Wealth Management was founded out of, breaking away, it was already structurally a fiduciary firm.
Yeah.
And remains that way intentionally today.
There's trillions of dollars at those institutions today where people are getting advice without full disclosure, without transparency, and that isn't designed to be best for them.
The only way that I and our firm get paid is from the client, then you're a true fiduciary. If our firm was somehow getting paid by a Fidelity or a Charles Schwab, and was getting paid by the client, then therein we would not be a fiduciary.
Got it. That's perfect.
None of those companies that we have selected to custody assets pay us in any way, shape, or form.
You came to brokers to transact, you came to them for information. Now you come to wealth advisors, hopefully a fiduciary wealth advisor, to help you sift through all of the information and find the bits and pieces that you need and simplify what is otherwise
detoxify.
Yeah, which is why we have a brand called Financial Detox, which is to educate and empower individuals and investors.
Well, thank you, boys, both very much, man. I've really enjoyed working with you, both professionally and on a personal level. You guys are great guys, and really happy for you and your success here. And we'll continue to be an advocate for you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you,
Thanks, man.